Hello, this is Krinstar, and today I got this weird setup for me, but I am trying to show my little launch pad that I was talking about in the last video. I think this thing's cool enough to do a video on its own, at least to get hopefully somebody excited, like I was when I first saw it and how it worked with Bitwig. Right now it's in the piano mode, so when I press it, actually this is the scale mode, and I'll show you the different modes. Um, Anything on here I can press and it won't be out of scale depending on the scale that I want. I can move the scales. So like I'm pressing the buttons up here, these two right here, and it's going through the different modes and scales, or different modes. So I'm gonna pop it in minor, and then I am going to put it in minor, D minor. So down here, the different keys. And then I'm gonna put on something. I'll just put it on something normal like a piano. Nice and boring. And then let me get in something also equally nice and boring. Let me put in a drum machine. And then let me get arbitrary kit. 6 million kit. What I get. All right. Enough messing around with that. Sorry. Back to the piano. Like you're having your own little disco. Chord mode. All right, let me pop up the piano roll in Bitwig to show what it's playing. Across should be all the keys in the scale, and up and down are the different modes. This piano is kind of hard to see. And it's supposed to go from triplets and then on up on the chords that it plays. Sus keys and that kind of stuff. And it's kind of hard to show it on the video here of what it's doing exactly, because in here it's only showing a scale. Let me pop the piano. This should help. So like sevenths, ninths, 13ths, that kind of thing. And you can all see it always starts with the root key here, which should be D. So, and then you can go on the next row. And it's the same thing for E, F, G. So it's actually really cool in this mode because I can actually assign up to 4 fingers and then just rotate through the chords on 4 buttons. Hopefully this isn't generating too much annoying noise. But at any rate, I can go through the 4 chords in this, and that's actually really cool. Okay, so now that I'm done with that mode, there's also, whoops, wrong one. Nope, not that one. That one. Sorry. That's the mode. This is the mode that we were in. This is scale mode. This is a piano mode, so it's supposed to emulate at least 4 octaves of the piano with. Now it's hard to see, but these are the black keys. These are the white keys, obviously. Like C and. But I think this is scaled also. No. That's cool. And then this is the 64-pad drum machine, which obviously isn't helpful. So these are the different play modes. These are the different drum machine modes. Let me put it back on the drum machine. This is like supposed to be 8, 16, and 64, and then these are the the reason why it's not showing is because it doesn't have a it needs a clip. So let's pop in a new clip and voila, it shows it. Okay, so we got the drum machine modes here, and then we got the sequences here, and this is like the note sequence, a single note sequencer. So it's going to be much like what you see down here. It's going to be the entire piano roll, top to bottom. Here's the polyphony note sequencer, and that one's going to be really fun. And this one's a raindrop sequencer. So the polyphony is that the sequencer is going to go up here, and then these are the polyphony keys. Let's go back to the piano. There we go. Create a clip. Was on there. So what you do is you either press a key, and then press what you want it, and you see it's lighting up over here, or you can hold down 3, and then press it, and it should hold. As you can see, it holds the chord, and this pays attention to the chords that we had in the scale mode on there. So basically, it will only play what's in the scale that you defined in there. So you notice that hold 3 down, and it actually shows the 3 different chords here. Pretty cool. So when you actually press it, you can see the lights going on up here at top. So let me hold down. All right, enough of that. Down here are the different grid resolutions. So now if I want alpha, and it moves everything up. So if I want to do that, doing the and what's cool is that it'll tell you in Bitwig what you're pressing. So as you saw, I pushed a chord, and now it's doing it in 1/4. So it can support a mixture of the different modes in the grid on here, but it's kind of hard to symbolize it. Overall, pretty cool, I gotta say. And then the first one is the session mode, and this represents the track that's selected, and then it's trying to color code what the tracks are. So this one right here shows for like battery. It's got that color. So if I wanted to change it to say blue, oh look at that. It works with the colors in Bitwig, so you'll know which tracks that you're messing with up here. And great thing about session mode is when you play it, it actually plays that clip. So this can be once you set up all your clips in the clip launcher here, it's kind of like a live play. So this is great for when you're messing around live and you want to want to do stuff. So let me create a couple more clips. So as you can see, they created in the launcher. Let me add a couple more tracks. And as you can see, with me highlighting it, the reds down here is highlighting tracks that I'm doing. All right, let me add a couple more clips. And as you can see, I can sit here and just press them all day, and it'll play the clips that I want when I'm pressing it. Really cool. It supports the live looping, so that if you want to record a loop, I'm not really good at it. I need a ton more practice, obviously. But it'll do the live looping so that you can press stuff, play it around, or you can just hit this one and then go in the sequencer mode. Oh, I didn't talk about the note sequencer. So let's go back to piano and focus on this clip. It looks like it's still stuck on this clip. Oh well. Let me put a device on there. Sometimes this goes out of sync. Not really that much of a problem. You just unhook it and hook it, and it goes back into sync. The reason why I'm not getting... No, because I put it on the wrong channel. Or the wrong track. And as you can see, it's playing, and then this up here represents on the pattern where it is. So this is the first page, this is the second page. So as you can see, as I'm pressing the buttons over here, it's lining up over here. And then if I click over here, it goes to these now, or this side now. If you press long enough on a key, it'll go into this mode, and this is like the velocity. It's got the timbre. It's got all of the different things that you can edit in an individual note. So over here, see the velocity changing right here? Watch. So I'm editing the velocity. I'm editing the velocity spread. This one is the, I think that's the chance. So you got all kinds of stuff. So I can go back into here, go back into the session, and let me go back into that again by holding down the key, and then boom, it's back in. Go back to session, go back. Polyphony, sequence, and then this is the raindrop one. Raindrop one is actually really cool. So if I get this right, it only goes halfway, but it sends notes all the way up there until it stops. So you can move it down, and then it'll do that for every of the pads in here. Kind of a neat concept. And it allows you to experiment along with sounds and trying to get different compositions. Kind of really cool. Up session mode. User. and then back to the sequencer, or the normal sequencer, the poly sequencer, the raindrop sequencer. Overall, really cool. This one's for devices, and this is awesome in itself. So when you're looking at this part, I can go in here and I can control this screen with these keys. These screen for each one of these screens, this gets controlled. So let me find something that goes all the way down here, and now you can see this. And then not only that, but this part's really cool if you have kind of like dual. This takes a while. But this actually helps one of the gripes I had with Bitwig. Is there wasn't a really good way of previewing. Well, I can guess you could do this. And then go back to then go back over here. And go back to launch the browser, and then you can go back into here, go there. Okay, so we got that part, and then the other part is this part right here where you're playing around with this. Let me actually get on. Let me open up an instance of Phase 4, and I'll show you. So if it has this thing right here, when we go to device, this right here represents these knobs, and so you got 8 of them. So notice the shape is moving, and then mod, and then filter frequency, filter resonance. This one's kind of a weird one to. So pretty cool. You can mess with the quick macros, or what I forget what they're called. But the things here, so you can set them all up for your device, and then this mode, mess with them. This one's mixer. Well, actually, this is the shift mode. The shift mode has access to a lot of different buttons, and I don't have all these memorized yet. This has to do with note repeat here. And this plays around with different modes, and all of these are different speeds of note repeats. This stops everything down here. It has the length of the new clips that it can create. This creates a new clip. One of these does delete. This has a very thorough PDF that goes along with it. So that you can tell what everything is. And thus I had to learn all these off the PDF, but these are the ones I was using the most common when I was messing around with it. But all of these do different things, and then it doesn't matter the mode, you can do it, but you can go in and out of that mode to say like, hey, I'm messing around with this stuff, and then all of a sudden, hey, I made a mistake, stop everything. Play. Go back. Oh, bad. Stop. Or go back in session mode, double click. Should be creating a new clip. Oh, that's an audio anyways, so let me create a new clip here. No, doesn't do it. Okay, new clip. And you saw it created a new clip. Oh, I think I know what. Need to put something on there. Overall, pretty cool. You can lose yourself for hours messing with this thing. I like it. It blew my mind when I saw it. It took me a while to pick one up. I found one for within my price range. I got it. I've been happy with it. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.